trades in the NBA. This is one of the... And Nick Richards, of course, other trades, but some big names are already headed elsewhere. More on that later. Meanwhile, Phoenix 10 and 15 on the road. As we mentioned, just a game over 500. Allen kicks it out. Booker up top to O'Neal. Good ball movement, but excellent defense. O'Neal, long three-pointer. Got it. Player and getting a start here tonight for the Phoenix Suns.
And very important, the ball changed sides of the floor the way it did on that possession against Oklahoma City.
Jalen Williams pulls up. That's a much-deserved first All-Star selection for Jalen Williams.
Yeah, very complete player. And he puts up those complimentary numbers for Shea every night. But, man, can he defend.
For Phoenix, that's one of the things they want to do. They want to shoot more threes. As Gilgeous-Alexander
Yeah, speaking of shooting more threes, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shooting at a higher volume than he ever has throughout his career. Really added that to his repertoire this season.
Booker off the mark. And here's Wiggins. Wiggins has had some big games lately. Coming off the bench, Gilgeous-Alexander to Hartenstein. The other #1 defensive rated team in the NBA, the Thunder are, but they're also pretty darn good on the offensive end, the 6th rated. Tyus Jones misfires. All 4 field goal attempts for Phoenix from 3-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander, he loves that spot.
Never seen really at controlling that area with a live dribble because of his ability to stop quickly and shoot that pull-up.
Booker whips a pass, great ball movement. Jones goes up top to Allen. Allen off the bounce, goes at Hartenstein. Bank shot misses. Nick Richards. You like Richards' addition?
I do. He gives them athleticism on the glass. He's come in and been very productive, particularly as a rebounder, but he can make plays offensively, athletically, that some of their other centers can't.
Grabs the rebound. This is just his 10th game since they acquired him from Charlotte. Booker off the bounce. Double team. Royce O'Neal tries again and hits again. So O'Neal off to an excellent
this year for Royce O'Neal. 9.2 points, over 40% from the 3-point line.
Gilgeous-Alexander too strong. O'Neal grabs the rebound. Phoenix comes in with a 2-game losing streak, lost twice in Portland. As Booker gets inside, count.
Egoless portion of this team with a young team where they understand Shai's going to eat first, then it's going to be Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren when he's healthy, and then the rest of the role players. Again, not something that's very commonplace in the NBA with a team as league, Mike.
All right, George, thank you. Basket down the other end. Allen runs into it, kicks it out. Jones knocks. He is everything you want in your face of the franchise player.
No doubt. And one of the great points that Mark Daigneault made was his ability to get his own and hunt as an aggressive scorer without negatively affecting the rhythm of every your best player.
Wiggins on a follow there. Wiggins coming off a couple of nights ago, the best game of his life, a 41-point game, getting the start. Mark Daigneault likes to do that once in a while on that 5th starter. Hansa alternates it every once in a while. Booker, catch, shoot. Fight for the rebound. Hartenstein and Gilgeous-Alexander picks it up. Gilgeous-Alexander in the paint draws
to run extra for teams.
Well, this
Williams as well. I put in that category as a great mid-range player.
little zone defense here from the Thunder. Tyus Jones floaters up. That won't go. Richard tried to keep it alive. Gilgeous-Alexander comes away with it. Allen guarding him. Lou Dort. High arcing three. Boy, that one was launched up high. As Booker comes the other way. Nice feet. Oh, knocked away. Just about to say nice feet, and Jalen Williams gets in the passing lane. Wait,
converts turnovers the way the Thunder do. They just make you pay, and that's what Mike Budenholzer said before the game. Number one thing, top of the whiteboard, take care of the basketball. First turnover by the Suns.
There's another turnover. Booker threw it away. Gilgeous-Alexander drives, gets inside, missed the layup, but Jalen Williams played for Dallas and trade. You know, Legs, a night like this, the night before the trading deadline, how much anxiety is in the locker room? How much discussion did the players talk about possibility of having their life thrown into upheaval?
Absolutely hangs in the air over the entire team. I was on a number of teams where guys were traded. See what the new version is going to be.
Some great defense from OKC in that last one. Hartenstein couldn't get it control. Richards with the rebound. There's still rumors out there. There's a lot of rumor that Kevin Durant could be traded, Bradley Beal could be traded, and until that deadline comes and goes, They're always thinking about it. Richards floats it up. In the 9 games he's played so far, averaging 9 points, 10.5 boards. Dort to Hartenstein. He has perfected that.
Doves into the air, the way he lets go of that thing. And they typically end up very peacefully at the bottom of the net as well.
For a big, tough guy, it's such a field goal. Gilgeous-Alexander again gets inside, gets off the shot.
Take that shot.
So much bigger than they even.
Much hype from what he did in New York, and then entering the market, wondering where it was going to end up. He has more than lived up to every dollar he got from the OKC Thunder.
Ousmane Dieng coming into the game for OKC. And Phoenix back up by 1.
Really moving the ball. That's what you have to do. You're not going to beat this team consistently off the dribble. It has to move through the air. Phoenix has done a great job of that to this point.
And Dieng called.
Team that loads up on the paint the way Oklahoma City does.
You've even seen Daigneault throwing a little bit of zone here in this first quarter. Now Dort on Beal. Beal, nice move inside and squeaks it in. Phoenix back up by 3. Suns are shooting 10 of 15 from the field again against the best defense in the league. The other Jalen Williams, his first shot of the night, misses. Mason Plumlee bound. So Plumlee, Booker, Beal, and Booker goes right at Alex Caruso, and Isaiah Joe in for the Thunder. Beal looking for someone to throw to. Booker, fortunately, it was there for him. Allen the extra pass. Beal very aggressive off the bench. 7 points. There's Isaiah Joe. Joe whips a pass. Dieng nails that 3 against the Bucks. Now it was a blowout game, but he had season high 21 points, season high 8 rebounds, season high 5 assists. As you saw the grimace. Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander goes right at. Just got 11 points already. Booker guarded by Caruso, the other new big-time acquisition in the offseason. Dunn rushed it, comes up short.
That contact, didn't get the call on that one, but could have been a 3-point play.
Gilgeous-Alexander pulls back. Jumper.
Functional strength, without a doubt. He has it. Another one there operating in that favorite spot, 15 to 18 feet pull-up.
There's Caruso, such a good defensive player, harassing Booker. Plumlee, difficult pass, but finds its way to Jones. Jones just gets it off in time.
A little bit of separation by dipping that shoulder into your chest, and then he separates backwards, lean back, got good height to get that extension and pull-up shot.
Durant's a candidate for that as well. Williams off to Dieng. Dieng goes right at Booker, floats it up, shot. So keeps his aggressiveness from that blowout the other night. Right here tonight in their first quarter. Some important minutes.
I think that's part of the reason. He takes a lot of difficult threes.
Jalen Williams, 2 minutes to go here in the first. There's been a pretty good pace in this one thus far. Both teams shooting a high percentage. Plumlee to Beal. Booker off the bounce, stripped Caruso. Joe picks it up. Boy, Caruso already a huge impact. 5 turnovers. Dieng goes inside. Can't get it to go. Plumlee the rebound. Booker wanting to post up against Isaiah Joe. There's the double. Dunn, good clean look. Plumlee the weak side rebound. And Dunn cuts.
You get caught unaware on the weak side. The offensive rebound put them in chaos mode. Bryant Dunn, great job reading that with the cut from the opposite corner.
Gilgeous-Alexander misses a 3. Ball batted around. Booker did a good job tipping it away. And Plumlee will hand off. Bradley Beal goes right at Isaiah Joe. Jump shot. It's good.
Exactly. So, and he went to the bench, accepted it. Mike Budenholzer said, been the ultimate pro. And he is coming in cooking. He's got the green light as soon as he touches it, and he's got it going so far this one.
Gilgeous-Alexander trying to draw a foul. Can't get it to go, but right there. Caruso's dealt with a bunch of injuries in his first year here in OKC, but when healthy, he is an absolute pest defensively. There's so many different things to impact winning. Beal, corner three, won't go. Gilgeous-Alexander will slow it down. Phoenix has a foul to give. Shot clock turned off. Up top, Isaiah Joe. Long three-pointer at the buzzer. Nails.
Slithery out there weaving through traffic. How do you try to limit his effectiveness?
Just make things tough for him, throw different looks at him. Two, and then make every shot for him contested.
Royce, good luck. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, guys, back to you. Mike.
All right, George. 9 assists for Phoenix in that first quarter. They shot 59%. As Beal pulls up, can't get that to go. Kenrich Williams out there with Jalen Williams, Caruso, Hartenstein. Inside, Hartenstein floats it up. That won't go. It's Allen, Beal, Plumlee, Dunn, and Jones. Grayson Allen goes inside, back up top. Seven on the 24. Good defense from Kenrich Williams. Shuts off Allen. Forces a double team and the help from Hartenstein. And that is OKC defense in a nutshell right there.
Tremendous job by Kenrich Williams cutting off that penetration by Grayson Allen, and it's just such a commitment across their roster to keep the ball in front of you. But if you do get beat, you're not going to get hung out to dry with the help.
Plumlee tried a fancy spin move, lost it, back-to-back turnovers. Joe to Caruso. Nice fake by Caruso, keeps that dribble alive. Throws it off the chest of Hartenstein. That's only the second Thunder turnover. Grayson Allen walks up into with three. The third Williams here on the Thunder roster. Kenrich, another just a good solid veteran, doesn't play huge minutes. Dangerous pass, but Hartenstein able to get it. Jalen Williams too strong. Hartenstein keeps it alive. Goes all the way in the backcourt. Williams kicks it out. Caruso wide open. Plumlee battling. Joe comes out of the pack. Another offensive rebound. That was a key point as Caruso misses that from Mike Budenholzer before the game.
For them, typically when they have their smaller lineup on the floor with Kevin Durant out there as the 5, but even here with Plumlee giving up some offensive.
They'll tell you not turn the ball over.
As quickly as Oklahoma City pull the glass and give yourself a chance. Oklahoma City's just too fast up the floor.
Crest or Colgate?
Typically Crest, but now the choices overwhelm me. There's too many. I stand there for 5 minutes in the aisle staring at the different boxes.
There really are a lot of different variables of Crest. Jones knocks it down. If you had toothpaste choices for tonight's game, you win. Joe goes inside. 3 minutes gone by here in the second. Isaiah Joe, good looking. He's got 5 points off the bench.
You talk about hot. He is averaging just under 15 in his last 10 games and 56% from the...
You add an extra player, and boy, it can make a difference in the team as Williams misses. Top of the backboard inbounds. Beal pulls up, and Devin Booker have been on the court together this year. They're 23-11. That's a 67% winning percentage, basically.
And I think 67% total since they've been paired together, which if you look at the rate that teams are winning this season, Mike, think about where that puts them in the standings. They could just keep them on the...
Tyus Jones, 8 points, a couple of assists. Of course, starting now with Beal coming off the bench. Royce O'Neal guarding Jalen Williams. Williams in the paint. Soft. So Phoenix continues to shoot lights out. 61% from the field against a team with the #1 defense, #1 in opponent's field goal percentage, and a whole host of other categories. Shot clock at 5. Beal. Jones in the paint, turns, scores.
Just not feeling the pressure that Oklahoma City typically makes you feel out on the perimeter. They're comfortable in their handle, in their ball movements, and certainly in their shooting.
Williams thought he got fouled. Suns come the other way. 5 minutes gone by here in the second. Phoenix trying to snap a 2-game losing streak. Pass inside to Nick Richards. They will reset. The 2 losses were both in Portland, and early in the season you think, oh, those are bad losses. Portland's playing great now. O'Neal lines it up. That's good. Opponents of the Thunder this year have shot 50% from the field. That's a beautiful move from 5 times in 48 games. 5 times. That's it. Right now, Phoenix shooting 63%. Obviously, still a long ways to go as Jones turns it over. That's rare. Jones has been the leader in assist to turnover ratio 6 consecutive years. O'Neal getting the start tonight, and he has paid dividends. 12 points, 3 boards, 7-point Phoenix lead.
Fairly quiet start for Booker, but when you've got 3 other guys in double figures already, you can withstand that.
Jones inside to Richards. Richards has it knocked away by Lou Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander, the hesitation now gets inside.
Against OKC because of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's ability to get in small gaps and seams.
Jones misses a 3. Richards the offensive rebound. Beal, jump shot. It's good. Been asked to come off the bench, and as you said, he's embraced it, but he's not happy. He'd rather start.
No doubt. That's a tough thing for any player that's had the success he has in this league to accept, but he's done a great job of it. His production has been almost identical to when he was a starter, and their winning percentage has been identical. They're basically a 500 team either way, and he averages 17 a game either way.
Mike Budenholzer says he's been incredibly professional through it all. 15 points in 13 minutes. Crowd kind of quiet. This is one of the loudest crowds in the NBA. But the Suns with a magnificent offensive performance so far here in the first half. Nice pass inside. Booker. Shot won't go, but a foul.
Set up these 2 free throws.
Coaches, you look like it. Dallas, and the way they play has changed significantly.
Completely changed right now what the landscape could look like. And it's going to be fascinating to watch both of those teams, LA and Dallas. And this new iteration of what they are going to look like acquiring these star players. Everybody will be fascinated to watch it evolve.
O'Neal. Beal against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets inside. Good help defense. Wiggins now on O'Neal. Grayson Allen, catch, shoot. Comes up short. And the other Jalen Williams with a rebound. 9-point Phoenix lead. They've led by as many as 12. Gilgeous-Alexander back up top. Phoenix competing defensively. Williams left open, does not want to shoot that 2-pointer. Wiggins going to have to a contested 3, gets it off. Can't get it to go, but Jalen Williams tips it. Another offensive rebound for the Thunder.
Killer to have a great defensive possession collectively and allow a long rebound to give a team this good. For this exact reason. What?
Leading the NBA for franchise, if he held that. Kevin Durant once averaged 32 a game when he played here. Russell Westbrook averaged 31.6 per game. No Durant tonight. Sprained ankle. Beal to Allen. Corner 3. That's good.
And this is really Bradley Beal right now, setting the table and showing you how talented he is as an offensive player, even against this great defense, repeatedly breaking them down.
Gilgeous-Alexander baseline for SGA. Beal, meanwhile, off the bench, 15 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. Grayson Allen. That one off the mark. No catches. Ahead to Wiggins. Beal, good defense initial. Trying to fight over a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander gets in the paint. Leans in and contact that time.
Center is 5-6 feet back, and he sees Thunder. His mind starts working in ways that he can get a guy off balance and get into that pull-up.
21-point first half for Gilgeous-Alexander, but it's the Suns with a 6-point lead. Minute and a half to go. And a foul on Gilgeous without Kevin Durant. Boy, Plumlee upset.
In a great balanced position, it doesn't take much to knock someone into the backcourt, which is exactly what Hartenstein did.
Lou Dort comes up short. Hartenstein had it knocked out of his hands by Plumlee. Dort guarding Booker. Booker gets inside. Beautiful.
See one side of the floor with somebody getting beat off the dribble and all the way to the rim before there's a rotation along the baseline. Very rare for Oklahoma City.
SGA pulls up from the field. All 8 of his free throws have been good. Booker. And O'Neal.
Just a split second, he couldn't quite see the basketball until it was too late.
If you said the Suns were going to have 11 turnovers, that's Gilgeous-Alexander still. You said Phoenix had 11 turnovers and they were going to be ahead. Crowd's been kind of quiet, and that's because of the Phoenix Suns' offensive execution. But a 5-second different shot clock, game clock, and a foul on Isaiah. Meanwhile, the Suns have been rhythm the entire his contributions. What it was for so many years for the Miami Heat, NBA champion. Gilgeous-Alexander goes right at Plumlee, gets inside, layup is 28 points. Final seconds, no fouls to give. O'Neal gets it off in time, and that will end the first half.